In this video, I'm going to solve some exercises about the special functions. Especially this video is going to be related with the greatest integer function. Now the first question is greatest integer of x is equal to minus 2. If greatest integer of x is equal to minus 2, what is the solution? If you remember, we have this formula here. Greatest integer of fx if it's equal to t. Here it was written like that. If it's equal to t, then fx should be between t and t plus 1. And here, as you see, when I check, the greatest integer fx is equal to x. So firstly, we need to understand that one, fx is equal to x here. And if fx is equal to x and greatest integer of x is equal to minus 2 means greatest integer, x is between minus 2 and minus 2 plus 1, which is equal to minus 2x, and minus 1 is going to be, in another word, we can write like this: x is element of minus 2 included and 1 we can write. Okay, the second question, again, here greatest integer question. If greatest integer of fx is equal to t, this is the fx value now for us. Fx is equal to x plus 1. So x plus 1, it should be x plus 1, which it should be between 3, here the greatest integer, 3 and the 3 plus 1, it's going to be equal to 4. For these kind of questions, we can subtract from all sides. From this part, and this part, minus 1 to get x alone, we can find the x value. So 3 minus 1 is less or equal to x plus 1 minus 1, less than 4 minus 1 is going to be. As you see, I subtract minus 1 from all sides, and 2 is less or equal to x less than 3 is the answer, or in another word, we can write like this: x is between 2 and 3. 2 is closed, 3 is open. Okay, the last one, 1 minus 3x over 4 is equal to 1. 1 minus 3x over 4 less or equal to 1, and here, as you see the formula, when it's equal to t, and 1 and 2 it's going to be. And this time we have a denominator here, 4, so we have to multiply the expression by 4, all the expressions by 4. 1 times 4 is less or equal to 1 minus 3x over 4 times 4, less than 2 times 4 is going to be 4. This 4 and this 4 simplified each other. 1 minus 3x less than 8 is going to be for the first step. Now we are going to subtract 1 because we have extra 1 here. So 4 minus 1 less or equal to 1 minus 3x minus 1 less than 8 minus 1 it's going to be. We subtract minus 1, this minus 1 and plus 1, they simplify each other. 3 is less or equal to 3x less than 7 is going to be. Okay, now we minus 3x, minus 3, we are going to divide all sides by minus 3, divide by minus 3, and when we are dividing by negative number for the inequalities, you know this one, we should change the side of the sign. So 3 over minus 3 is greater than, I'm going to rewrite this one, 3 over minus 3 greater or equal to minus 3x over minus 3 is greater than 7 over minus 3. It's going to be minus 1 is greater than x greater or equal to is greater than minus 7 over 3 is the answer of this question going to be. Okay, if we write this one in terms of x's element in terms of set builder form. X is element of minus 1, sorry, it should be minus 7 is less than, so minus 1, that's why firstly minus 7 over 3 should be written, minus 7 over 3 till minus 1, minus 1 is closed, 7 minus 1 is closed, 7 over 3 is open.